No tone. No tone. Take bars and tone. Ready slate. Take slate. Ready black. Take black. Ready X. Bring X up. Roll and track X. Ready one. Bring talent's mics up. Dissolve one. Cue talent.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Film Fix, your weekly news show about movies, TV, and entertainment. This week, our topic will be on superhero movies. I'm your host, Mason Mangini, and I'm joined by my bud, my partner in crime, Corey Saunders.
Hey, thanks, Mason. It's always a pleasure to be on the show with you.
So, Corey, it's always good to have you here, but I have a question for you.
All right.
When I say Marvel, what is the first thing that pops into your mind?
Take three.
You know, I think Marvel really comes first to mind.
That would make sense. Marvel comes into mind when you say Marvel. But most people think about Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is understandable when it comes to superhero movies, because the MCU is about 10 years old, and there doesn't seem to be an end in sight, which is strange, because with many movies, the popularity of the film will rise, like slasher films and parody films, and then the popularity will die down and eventually rise back up again. The cycle just repeats itself over and over.
Take three.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I would agree with that, but that kind of roller coaster effects happens in a lot of places, not just within the film genres like fashion or internet trends.
Take one.
That's exactly it, Corey. But something changed in 2008 when the MCU kicked off with Iron Man. Marvel struck gold, and since then, the MCU has been dominating the comic book movie genre, and the audience is loving every bit of it. That being said, not everyone knows about a superhero universe that has been developing for the past 18 years.
Take two.
Any guess as to what?
I mean, it can't be the DC universe, but, you know, I really don't know, Mason.
Take one.
M. Night Shyamalan, believe it or not, has secretly been developing his own original superhero universe since the debut of Unbreakable back in 2000.
Wow, really?
Yeah, really. After making and releasing Unbreakable, M. Night wanted to see how the audience would sort of receive it, and then the audience wasn't having it back then. Over the years, though, Unbreakable gained more popularity among fans, sort of like a cult favorite. This set off a spark for M. Night to work on a sequel so secret, even the cast was unaware of it being a sequel. The film I'm talking about is Split, which was released 2 years ago in 2016.
I mean, that's awesome. I saw Split, and I had no idea that it was tied to Unbreakable. I mean, I guess that's more because I haven't really seen Unbreakable yet.
Take one.
You need to watch Unbreakable, man. It's one of his best films. M. Night's superheroes and villain are all original, whereas Marvel and DC are adopting their comic book characters and stories into movies, which can limit the creativity of the creative process in those characters and stories.
Take three.
I would agree with that, but at the same time, Marvel and DC have been around for so long that there are so many storylines and characters that can be used to create something new and unique for the audience.
Sure, they can adapt, multiple stories together to make a new one, but the audience and fans will pick up on that. Like, what M. Night Shyamalan is doing is fully creating new superheroes and villains from scratch. Not only that he is making the powers as realistic as can be. Think about The Dark Knight, but even more realistic than that.
Take three.
Like, in what way?
With Split and Unbreakable, the stories are very grounded and rooted in realism. What I mean by that is the powers these heroes and villains have can actually be real. With Split, the main character has multiple personality disorder to an excessive degree. That changes more than his mental state. With Unbreakable, the main guy can sense things about someone just by touching them. Both films are surrounded by a mystery or whether or not these people are telling the truth. Also, M. Night's tone in his films are way different than Marvel or DC. He takes a much more serious approach to his superheroes than Marvel or DC does. Yes, Marvel movies get serious, but that's only to a certain degree. And well, we all know what DC does with its tone. M. Night has cultivated and developed his universe to be vastly different than Marvel or DC, and it's working, people. And it's working. People love Split and Unbreakable, and people are anticipating that M. Night's next sequel, Glass, will be just as good.
All right. I mean, I see your point there, but I will admit that Marvel lacks realism in movies and has a framework or almost a cookie cutter mold that they use for most of their films. That doesn't mean that Marvel films are crap. It means that they found a formula that works, and who can fault them for that? It's like a rinse and repeat with Marvel and DC.
Take two.
Well, DC is like a confused child. They don't know what they really want, but they'll take a stab at it.
Ready, one. Take one.
I mean, and they hope that something sticks.
Couldn't have said it better myself, actually. With M. Night's new movie, Glass, we will hopefully get the answers we are looking for. And have you heard of it, Corey?
Take three.
I have heard of it, and from what I've seen, Glass looks more like a superhero movie than Split did.
Ready, one.
My thoughts exactly. Glass is the cultivation of both Split and Unbreakable, and I can't wait to see it. It's on my top most anticipated films to watch next year. It's like you said, Glass looks and feels more like a superhero movie than Split did, or even Unbreakable did. Speaking of Glass, coming up next after the break, we'll be watching and reviewing the newest Glass trailer. Who knows? Maybe DC is watching and taking notes. We'll see you after the break.
Roll, track, and dissolve X. Good job,
On your
guys.
phone. Stuck down here between your seat and your console?
Ready,
Playing
Y.
a little hide and seek.
Cold.
Warmer? Warmer?
Boiling.
Thank you.
Jackpot. And if you've got cut rate car insurance, you could
Go
be
ahead
picking
and
up
bring
these
Y up.
charges yourself.
So get all state.
No, I'm talking
Where
about
agents help keep you protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Roll, track, and dissolve Y. Ready, one. Dissolve one.
Welcome back, everybody. As I said before the break, we will be watching and reviewing the newest Glass trailer. I am so pumped for
Ready,
this.
X.
Me too.
Roll, track.
Let's roll that
dissolve
trailer,
X.
people.
Elijah's changed over the years. He's given up.
We keep him heavily sedated.
But there is a reason for that.
He's too smart for them.
You won't
How's it
be
going over
lonely
there?
anymore.
What do you think?
You have two new friends.
The three of you think you have extraordinary gifts, like something out of a comic book. I've developed an effective treatment for this disorder. The light will force a different identity to take over.
Senora, I want my headphones back.
Step away from your controls now, little duck.
Can't beat the beast!
So you're not gonna shake my hand and let me walk out of here? Good for you. What do you want?
I am here to see if tales of the extraordinary being are true. May I meet the beast?
I'm Mary Reynolds.
What's that?
I need your abilities to get us all out of here and show the world we exist. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. Do you believe you are an avenging angel, partner? I believe vengeance.
I have to get out of here before he gets out.
They are contained.
They always underestimate the mastermind.
It has begun, David. I found someone who will require your full potential. You shouldn't be hiding in the shadows. You might want to try and stop us. A lot of people are going to die.
Now, who'd like a PB and J sandwich?
We are not meant to have this much power.
Finally, all of us together for the world to see what we are capable of.
You need to get out of here.
What have you done, Elijah?
Bring talents mic up. Dissolve 2. Q talent.
Man, Exciting stuff.
Dude, I had chills when I was watching that.
I can't wait to see where this comic universe is going. You know, for M. Night Shyamalan to pull something that is so utterly him and just pull a complete plot twist on everybody by secretly developing a comic universe all on his own, kudos to him.
I mean, it's like the M. Night Shyamalan twist. I mean, that's in every one of his movies. But, I mean, I really think that the trailer did a great job encapsulating that feel of what M. Night Shyamalan really does in his movies. I mean, when I was watching Split, I mean, it has a very similar tone to that seriousness that I saw into the trailer. What do you think?
I think it was also very on par for what M. Night Shyamalan has come to be known for, frankly. I mean, all of his movies have that signature twist at the end. You see with Split and a bunch of other his films. I am hoping it's not a repeat of his Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Don't even talk to me about that.
That is legendarily bad.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I can't say anything more than I really do like it.
What I like to see is just the color scheme that he brought to the entire film. Like, you see like so much dark lighting used, and it really gives you the theme for like supervillains coming to take the floor, like all of the lights going out, there's the shadowing, all of that going on.
I mean, you mentioned out the color scheme, which I forgot I wanted to touch upon. I think that's really key to this trailer, and I think with a lot of new trailers coming out, they play with this color of emotion. Whereas like the Glass, the main villain, he has like this purple tone, and I think I saw a lot of that purple shown into the movie, but I think the color just was phenomenal with it.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting because in other films, you see a lot of those color themes really just telling parts of the story that we don't know. But I can talk about that forever. Well, that's our show, folks. We hope you enjoyed this episode. You excited for Glass? Did you know about the M. Night Shyamalan universe? Until next time, this is Film Fix, and you have just been fixed.
Can I get copyright? Ready to take two? Insert copyright. Insert font 1. Set black clean. Dissolve black clean. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you all. Do you want me to bring everybody in? Okay, we're going to go straight to the next show, everybody.